Welcome to another Wurthwhile Wednesday. Hope everybody's doing good. How you doing out there? I can hear you all the way from here. We're going to get right down to it. We've got some announcements tonight. I am excited about the things to come in the next few weeks. Thank you for joining in tonight. I'm going to start with this one right here. Gonna send this one out to Miss Georgia. After driving all night, Daddy stopped the car, said, "Wake up, kids, here we are, this is your new home." That Oldsmobile, all I could see was an ocean of fields out in front of me that just rolled on and on. Dad crossed the fence and he knelt down, filled his hands with rich farmland, and he said, "This is good ground." Had it all underneath our feet. There was room to grow, there was time to breathe, and dreams stretch high under summer skies. This is where I'm from, this is who I am. Down these roads I became a man, and they're calling me where my roots run deep, deep down. This is good ground. My mama had me digging in the flower bed. There it was, an arrowhead, and all I wanted to be was a Cherokee. Seasons change and childhood goes. I laid down my homemade bow for a brown-eyed girl. She changed my world. I learned to drive so we could drive around. Made the sweetest memories here on good ground. We had it all underneath our feet. There was room to grow, there was time to breathe, and dreams stretched high under summer skies. This is where I'm from, this is who I am. Down these roads I became a man, and they're calling me where my roots run deep, deep down. This is good ground. I drove all night, then I stopped the car, said, "Wake up, kids, here we are, this is your new home." It's been too long. I crossed that fence and I knelt down, said, "Everybody gather around, hold out your hands. This is good ground." You got it all underneath your feet. There's room to grow, there's time to breathe, and dreams stretch high under summer skies. This is where I'm from, this is who I am. Down these roads I became a man, and they're calling me where my roots run deep, deep down. Deep down. Deep down. This is good ground. Good ground. Oh yeah. How's everybody doing out there on a Wurthwhile Wednesday? I hope everybody's good. I'm excited to be here tonight, and I see a few new people on there tonight. I got to say hi to my good buddy, T.W. Cargile. You guys know him as Tiny, and we're going to do some songs that Tiny and I wrote, actually, this evening. Some new stuff tonight. We're going to revisit some of the other stuff, and before I do anything else, I see my good buddy Kenny Ray Horton is on here tonight, and I want to say a big shout out. And y'all give him a Facebook round of applause for being my special guest last week on Wurthwhile Wednesday. If you caught that show, it was a lot of fun. If you didn't catch that show, it's a good thing that Facebook has replay, right? So you can go check that out on the replay. But Kenny, thank you so much, man. Incredible artist, incredible storyteller, and musician. And I love you, brother. Thanks for being on the show. Lot of things going on. And I'm not talking about the news. A lot of exciting things. So I got a call to do now wrap your brain around this. So put August 12th on your calendar, 7 Central, 8 Eastern, and we're all going to go to the Washington County Fair in Richmond, Rhode Island. They are doing a virtual fair this year because of everything going on, and asked me to do a show for that. So I'm really, really excited. We can eat. We can ride the virtual Ferris wheel and the virtual roller coaster and have a good time, and I hope everybody will join me for that as well. So, as I said, I'm really excited to be here tonight, and I'm glad everybody is joining in. I saw Miss Pat Dukeman was on there. She was my 3rd grade math teacher. That's why I'm so good at math. Now, speaking of T.W. Cargile, this is a song that we wrote. I played this one other time, and I think it's a really good song for the times. I think it's kind of fitting because everybody needs a little bit of hope. And I know I do every now and again. And this was a song that we were up in the studio, and we were working on actually working on the record, A Different Soul. And sometimes songs just come out. And this came out about 3 o'clock in the morning. Goes a little something like this. Everybody's saying the world's a little hazy. Seems forever fading, makes you feel a little crazy. Broken chains on a broken heart will fall away day by day when the healing starts. You're gonna make it through the hard times. Leave alone the lonely nights and find the good in goodbye and love yourself again. You're gonna make it through the hard times. There are hard times. There's no need to worry, I know it hurts real slow. Don't be in such a hurry, it takes time to let love grow. Sometimes faith only takes you so far, and time just takes what it takes when you're falling apart. You're gonna make it the hard times. Leave alone the lonely nights and find the good in goodbye and fall in love again. You're gonna make it through the hard times. There are hard times. make it through the hard times, even on the lonely nights, and by the good and goodbye, and love yourself again. We're gonna make it through the hard times. There are hard times. We're gonna make it through the hard times. There are hard times. All right. Well, thank you so much. I've got to say hi to some folks. I see Heather Pelland. Hi, Heather. How are you? I'm glad you're on here tonight. Thanks for showing up. Miss Pat is on there as well. So I said we're going to try some new stuff tonight. Well, it might be new to you guys, but this is a song that I co-wrote with a couple of buddies of mine that I'm pulling out of the bag. I'm going way, way back, at least 3 weeks ago. Believe that? I don't either. Anyway, this song's probably 15 years old. And I had the pleasure of co-writing this song with a couple of buddies of mine, Mr. John Gerard and Mr. Dean Sams. And if that name sounds familiar, it's because Dean Sams is in the band Lone Star. Do we have any Lone Star fans out there tonight? I'm sure we do. And no, I'm not going to sing Amazed. This is a song I'm pulling way back. It's a nice little love song. It goes like this. Try to tell a man who's blind what the sunset's like in Malibu. Try to show him with your words how the red surrenders to the blue. Then you'll understand how hard it is for me to tell you how I love you and really make you see that I will find a way. I swear on the stars, I will find a way to show you my heart, no matter what it takes. If I have to search eternity, I will, until I find a way, and I will find a way. Sometimes when I'm holding you, I get lost in listening to you breathe. And if I had a poet's mind, I could tell you what that does to me. I want you to feel the passion every time we touch. Girl, I'm gonna start tonight, and I ain't giving up, no, 'cause I'll find a way. I swear on the stars that I'll find a way to show you my heart, no matter what it takes. If I have to search eternity, I will, till I find a Yes, I will find a way. I swear on the stars that I'll find a way to show you my heart, no matter what it takes. If I have to search eternity, I will. Until, baby, until I find a way. And I will find a way. Oh, man. We made it. We made it. How are you guys doing out there? Are you doing good tonight? I hope so. Maybe tonight, I'm kind of feeling froggy tonight. Maybe we should do a few requests if anybody wants to hear anything. And then I can say, yeah, I don't know that song. Right? We'll have a lot of fun. There's my good picking buddy, James Richards. How are you, man? I wish I could sing like that, too. All right. You know what this means. I don't know any Metallica, Chad. Here we go. Hey. Oh, yeah. From the east side of Chicago, west side of L.A., north of New York City, to our proud southern states. Here we're all different, live different ways, but no matter where you're standing, it's still the USA. From the hood to the holler, we drink beer and we sing grace. We work hard for tomorrow, that's what makes our country great. And if you agree, then let me hear you holler. You know, you make some noise out there on Facebook. From the hood to the holler. This ain't like other places they used to be to come and go. No matter what your race is, we all call it home. Like the men that came before us, it's up to you and me to keep our country growing, the land of opportunity. From the hood to the holler, we drink beer and we sing grace. We work hard for tomorrow, that's what makes this country great. And if you agree, then let me hear you holler. From the hood to the holler. My buddy Danny Gordon. Now it's you and me, so let me hear you holler. Y'all make some noise out there. From the hood to the holler. We drink beer and we say grace. We work hard for tomorrow. That's what makes our country great. And if you agree, then let me hear you holler. From the hood to the holler. Now it's you and me, so let me hear you holler. From the hood to the holler. From the hood to the holler. Somebody say hi, yeah. All right. Well, now we got that. I see. Danny, that was a big yeehaw, son. Thank you so much. It's great to have everybody. Thank you guys for joining in. I did say, and I think about this time is always a good time. But I was thinking we were talking about these shows and how we can make them better. And first off, I want to thank everybody for being so generous, and it's been incredible. And if these shows are getting better, it's because when you guys do the tipping, and I'm not advocating for it. It's totally up to you, but it does help us make the shows better. And it was kind of perplexing me a little bit this week, and I was wondering about. I wanted to do something more for you guys because you do a lot for me, and I really appreciate it. And we are I kind of feel like we're in this together. So to do that, we've got a special this week. And we're going to keep it up for a little while. Now, about if you're new to the show, and I love my number threes, if you're new to the show and you want to sign up for the mailing list, you get 3 for free. Now, that means you get 3 songs just for letting me to download for you of mine, just to allow me to send you an email every once in a while. And it'll be stuff like the Washington County Fair that's coming up on August 12th, 7 o'clock, 8 Eastern, which will be a lot of fun. We'll have some virtual corn dogs that night. And just informational stuff. And so I thought, well, since I like my threes so much, right? We do something kind of special. And this is on the website on tomwurth.com. It's right down here in the corner, WURTH, because it's all about you. I know, cheesy. Anyway, I'm just joking. Anyway, we're going to do all 3 albums right there. The first one, this is the first one. I love this album because I look a lot younger than I do now. So this is proof that Photoshop works, folks. Anyway, this was my first album entitled Tom Wurth Creatively. And then we have the second album, which we did the photos up in Iowa at the Surf Ballroom in Clear Lake, Iowa. And that one's called Midnight Rain. And my buddy Tiny, T.W. Cargill, who's on here, co-produced that one. And he also co-produced this one with Tony Coleman, and this is the latest one called A Different Soul. So if anybody wants to, you can go to tomwurth.com, go to the store. You'll see the big package. It's 3 for $30, $10 a piece, pretty easy. So now that we're done with that, let's get back to some more music. That's what I like doing. Anyway, I thought I'd pull out a... since we're here in my favorite drop D tuning, I do a song that I rarely perform, but it's summertime. Kind of reminds me of home up in northwest Iowa. And I'll bet you it's not quite as hot as it is down here. It's really hot down here in Nashville. So I hope everybody's staying cool. Kind of wrote this one about home. Wide-eyed and 17, the road stretched out far as I could see. Always wondered where it'd take me. Growing up on Daddy's farm, a simple life to me seemed hard. So I'd spend those summer days just dreaming. I'd watch that yellow sun sink in the western sky. Mama's voice had called to me, saying, boy, it's supper time. I always knew the way, but it took my time to get there. Thought that I was in control. Time was slipping by me, and I was moving so slow. I just had to go, take the long way home. Restless feeling in my heart, packed my life in my first car. Was gonna let that yellow line take me somewhere. Never saw my daddy cry, but I saw tears in his eyes. Mama said, just call us when you get there. It took 1,000 miles for me to realize everything I was dreaming of was right before my eyes. I always knew the way, but it took my time to get there. Thought that I was in control. Time was slipping by me, and I was moving so slow. Just had to go, take the long way home. Just had to go, take the long way home. All right. I like that one. Y'all like that? Is that okay? Should we keep that one? Let me know. It's audience participation night here on Wurthwhile Wednesday. My cousin Tom Creer. This show isn't long enough that I can actually tell you all the stories about my cousin Tom Creer. So I did the next best thing. I told all those stories to Kenny Ray Horton, who was the special guest last week on Wurthwhile Wednesday, and he'll be getting in touch with you real soon. All right, if we're going to do something, should we do something crazy? Give me a thumbs up or a like or whatever, if you guys want to. And I'm talking crazy. My brother always requests this. Here's something a little fun on a Wednesday. Christmas, Martha. How you? Now you can clap right along at home if you know this. Sing to the top of your lungs. Well, I wish that I was on old Rocket Top down in the Tennessee hills. There ain't no smog and smoke on Rocket Top, ain't no telephone bill. Well, once I had a girl on Rocket Top, half bear, the other half cat. Well, wild as a meg, but sweet as soda pop, and I still dream about that. Rocket Top, you'll always be home, sweet home to me. Good old Rocket Top, Rocket Top, Tennessee. Rocket Top, Tennessee. Here we go now. How high's the water, mama? 2 feet high and rising. How high's the water, papa? 2 feet high and rising. Hey, come and look through the window pane. The bus is coming, gonna take us to the train. So we blessed with a little more rain. 2 feet high and rising. I'm getting to it, Tom. I'm getting to it. Well, I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the desert, bare man. I breathe the mountain air, man. Travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Y'all listen real good. The next part of this song is really hard because you try and do it one big breath. So on the count of 3, I want everybody to take a big breath with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Arena, Chicago, Fargo, Minnesota, Buffalo, Toronto, Windsor, Sarasota, Wichita, Tulsa, Idaho, Oklahoma, Tampa, Panama, Manila, Paloma, Bangor, Baltimore, Salvador, Rimland, Cookville, Bear, Willamette, and Ramakiller. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the distance, bare, man. I've breathed the mountain air, man. Travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. That's right, Heather. Big breath. All right, Tom Career. Here's a little bit of home for you. If I can remember it. There was a boy in Arkansas who wouldn't listen to his mom. She told him that he should go to school. Well, he'd sneak away in the afternoon, take a little walk, and pretty soon you'd find him at that local auction barn. And have a mediocre man calling off bids using our good name. I send you off to auction school, then you'll be nobody's fool. You can take your place among the best. Here we go. 25 out of bidder now, 30 out of 30 week. Give me 30, make it 30 bidder on a 30 out of week. Give me 30 who, give me 30 out of bid. 30 out of bidder now, 35 a week. Give me 35, make it 35, bidder 35 who, bidder out of $35 bid. Oh yeah. Told you just never know what's gonna happen. How high's the water, Mom? 4 feet high and rising. How high's the water, Pop? 4 feet high and rising. Where the tracks was washing out north of town. Yeah, we gotta head for higher ground. Chickens are sleeping in the willow trees. 4 feet high and rising. This for all the Johnny Cash fans. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep my pants up with a piece of twine. Because you're mine, please pull my twine. Here Rocket Top, Tennessee. Oh yeah, somebody give me a big yee-haw. Oh, we've never done that before. Is everybody okay? Did you keep your hands and feet in the ride at all times? That's what I wanted to know. Good gosh. I tell you what, that goes by fast. I see Miss Tracy on there. How are you, Tracy? I haven't seen her in a long time. I hope you're well. my good buddies Scott and Rachel from up in Indianapolis. Chuck Gartner, how are you, man? So good to see you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to a Wurthwhile Wednesday. We've been having fun with these shows. I hope you guys are having as much fun as I am. It's always a challenge to figure out what I'm going to play the next week. But I thought I'd pull this out. And this is a cool story. There's a cool story behind this. This one, this next song was, I got to mark something off of my musical career bucket list. And we recorded this on the last album, A Different Soul. Big yee-haw, Danny. Nice. Anyway, one of my favorite guys that I've always really admired as a young guy, younger than I am now, right? Anyway, as a young guy, was Vince Gill. Do we have any Vince Gill fans out there? I know we do. I love Vince Gill. Anyway, for years and years and years, I bothered him and I bothered him and I bothered him to write a song with me. And on the last record, which is part of that 3 for 30 pack, if you want to do that tonight, I got to do that. Not only did I get to write a song with him, but Vince was kind enough to actually come into the studio, sing harmony, and play guitar with me, which was incredible. And this is a real country song because it's a waltz, so it goes like this. My old man's guitar sure feels like home. It's the one thing I reach for when I'm all alone. It sounds so familiar. Well, my roots run strong. It's where I come from. Where I belong. My mama's Bible sits by my bed. The pages are tattered from the verses she read. It brings me comfort, keeps me hanging on. It's where I come from, it's where I belong. Sometimes I wonder if I should have stayed, but now that an old 6-string and a Bible sing me back home. It's where I come from, it's where I belong. An old 6-string and a Bible sing me back home. It's where I come from, it's where I belong. Ain't nothing like a good old Vince Gill song. We got to tune up a little bit. Hi, Becky. How are you? Thank you for joining us tonight. I got to get a mute button for this thing. Miss Karen Hess, how are you doing tonight? Man, a lot of y'all are on here tonight. Thank you so much for joining in to Wurthwhile Wednesday. And there's my mom. My mom's in the room, folks. That means everybody's got to pay attention and mind your manners. Janie Pritchard, hi, how are you? All right. James Brown. Okay. When you lose one you love, your heart goes through changes. Especially, Jaime, with those sweet memories still hold their thrill. Little soul music. Just when you think the pain is all gone, don't fool yourself, 'cause here's the deal. That's the way love works. You got to hurt before you heal. Oh, yes, you do. You're gonna cry, oh, you're gonna cry when those tears, they may stop falling, they may stop falling all down your face, but they still fall down in your heart. You'll never know how long the wound would take to heal. It might take months, could take years. That's the way love works. You got to hurt before you heal. Cry, oh, you're gonna cry when those tears, they may stop falling, they may stop falling all down your face, but they still fall down in your heart. Oh, you never know how long the wound would take to heal. It might take months, it could take years. That's the way love works. You got to hurt before you heal. Oh, yes, you do. That's the way love works. You got to hurt before you hear. Oh, a little soul music. Never heard anybody on a Wednesday. I saw Ethel on there. How you doing, Ethel? Thank you for joining in. Thank you guys so much again for joining in and being a part of this whole crazy journey we're on together. And it's so great to see so many of you back from last week's show as well, when we had Kenny Ray Horton on. And that guy makes me want to practice, let me tell you. All right, Tracy, we're going to do one for you. This one's for you, darling. Hey, Jerry. I won't stand in your way. I understand when it calls your name, you gotta chase that restless wind. I won't break down and let you see my tears, 'cause baby, I know what you're looking for just ain't here. If the road runs out and those dreams run dry, and that big old world gets you spinning too fast, baby, don't think twice, 'cause I'll be right here, still loving you. Don't you ever think that you can't turn around if the road runs out. Hey, Thomas, hope things in Texas are good. I can't say goodbye, the words won't come. Wanna get on my knees and beg you please, but I'm biting my tongue. But I can wish you luck, I can say a prayer that your skies are blue when you spread your wings to fly out there. But if the road runs out and those dreams run dry, and that big old world gets you spinning too fast, baby, don't think twice, 'cause I'll be right here, still loving you. But don't you ever think that you can't turn around if the road runs out. Hey, Weston. If the road runs out, those dreams run dry, and that big old world gets you spinning too fast, baby, don't think twice, 'cause I'll be right here, still loving you. Don't you ever think that you can't turn around. Don't you ever think that you can't turn around if the road runs out. You can turn around, baby. Oh, yeah. Turn around, baby. All right. That was awesome, you guys. Weston, good to see you on here, man. Thanks for joining. Colonel Jinx. Right? Well, I kind of want to pull another song out of the past if I could, and it's you guys know I kind of like the country stuff, but you also know I like the soul stuff. And a couple of friends of mine wrote this song, and this song has been on hold for I don't know how many artists, over and over and over again. And Gary Duffy was one of the writers, and Ron Wallace. And I had asked Gary Duffy, I heard this song, and it was just incredible. I thought it was an awesome song. And it's a real soulful thing. And I hope you like it. Home of the blues is where I live, trapped inside these lonely walls that won't forgive, surrounded by your memory. Your goodbye haunts me like a Beale Street melody. I've done everything but get down on my knees. And if these tears can set this ghost inside me free, I'm gonna cry like Memphis. I'm going 3 times under. Gonna drown my sorrow with tears that roll like thunder, till I can find the strength, till I can carry on. Gonna cry like Memphis when they heard the king was gone. Love me tender cuts through the dark, coming from an open window of a passing car. And in that moment, I believe I can almost feel your body lying next to me. One heart beating slowly brings me back around. I know you're gone, and I know I'm breaking down. I'm gonna cry like Memphis, going 3 times under. Gonna drown my sorrow, tears that roll like thunder, till I can find the strength, till I can carry on. Gonna cry like Memphis when they heard the king was gone. I'm gonna cry like Memphis when they heard the king was gone. Out of my friends Kathy and Carrie out there, thank you guys so much. Well, I think we got time for a few more, but I want to remind everybody, first off, thank you so much for joining in on another Wurthwhile Wednesday. I really appreciate it, and it's great to have everybody here, and it's great to see all the comments. And so just to recap before we do anything else, I want to remind everybody about the mailing list. If you haven't signed up and would like to, you can go to tomwurth.com, and when you do that, sign up for the mailing list, you're going to get 3 songs from me, so 3 for free. And then also, we've got the special going this week, 3 albums for $30. And there's at least 2 hours and 45 minutes of music. I mean, it's a lot of stuff. It's a pretty big catalog. So that's on tomwurth.com, WURTH, on the store page for anybody that's interested. And also, I need to tell you, too, that if you do that, at the checkout, make sure that you put in who you want those signed and autographed to, and I will be happy to personalize and autograph those and send those right out to you. And also, do not forget, we're going to talk about this over the next few weeks, but August 12th, 8 Eastern, 7 p.m., we're going to the fair, guys. We're going to the fair. We're going to the Washington County Fair in Richmond, Rhode Island. It'll probably be the cheapest trip we've ever taken together. Think about this. We'll save a lot of gas money, right? All right. Well, we've got time for one more, I'm sure. A couple of you guys said keep it soulful, so that's what I'm going to do. I like that. Yeah, yeah. It's almost like the world is waiting on a night like this. It's almost like the world is waiting on a night like this. The moon is rising. I've been waiting on a night like this. The stars are shining. I've been waiting on a night like this. So baby, don't worry. It's just you and me tonight. I'm in no hurry. So let's just take our time. 'Cause it's almost like the world is waiting on a night like this. It's almost like the world is waiting on a night like this. So yeah, I got that feeling. You've been waiting on a night like this. That smile's revealing. You've been waiting on a night like this. So baby, come closer. We can start with just one kiss, over and over, again and again. It's almost like the world is waiting on a night like this. It's almost like the world is waiting on a night like this. Waiting on a night like this. Don't worry, babe. We've been waiting on a night like this. We've been waiting on a night. Don't it feel alright? Waiting on a night like this. guys, thank you so much for tuning in to another Wurthwhile Wednesday. I look forward to seeing you next week. Waiting on a night like this. You guys have a good rest of the week. Thanks so much for joining in, and I'll see you next time.